Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Dragon Age Origins Awakening. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look in my info below. You see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this one, but every game I've ever played live on stream. So if you ever find yourself in the mood to see a game you played start to finish that might be a little weird, obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you are so inclined. But for tonight, let's finish this thing, ladies and gentlemen. So last time on the stream, we successfully defended the city of Amaranthine, or what was left of it, from a Darkspawn invasion. We know the Darkspawn were also attacking Vigil Keep, but I decided to put my faith in the upgrades we'd made to the keep and the companions I left there to defend it. But now, all that is left is, we have apparently been given the location of the Mother, who is the Darkspawn brood mother that is somehow sapient and also causing all kinds of problems. So,
you've saved us, thank you.
We're gonna need to go after her and put a stop to her once and for all. So, with as little ado as possible, we'll say that. Let's get started on that, shall we? And there's the new location, the Lair of the Mother. Deep within the hills that border the Fairville Plains is an ancient graveyard where dragons once came to die. A younger generation of the winged beasts has turned the region dangerous yet again. Oh, geez, dragons. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Deal with it as it comes. Stream quality analysis module initiated. Thank you, Zero. Guessing the mother is Hesper. Ooh, that's a good guess there, Elena. I would like to see. I hadn't really thought about who the mother would be, if anybody. So now I'm going to be thinking about that, Elena. Thank you for putting that bug in my head. I appreciate that. Sometimes when you're streaming, you miss things like that. So I'm gonna look into consideration there. Alright, so Anders got to level up. Good. Always could use a little bit extra mage power. A little bit extra mana. Hell yeah, right before the end of the game. And what do we want to give him? I don't think Mystical Negation would be good unless it's, Oh, only magical effects within the field that were created by hostile creatures. Oh, that could be alright, but then again, I don't want him getting too close to any hostile baddies. So that might not be a good thing. I think I'm probably just gonna... Ooh. No, actually, I could use him having a little bit more debuff, so I'm gonna give him Affliction Hex. And then before we get too into anything, I'm gonna put both of those hexes on his bar, so we can use that if need be. Go ahead and take that off. And slap on Vulnerability Hex. And what else has he got that I don't really need? Let's go ahead and take off Weakness. That's kind of a low-level spell that I can't see us using too much at this stage of the game. And then we will drop Affliction Hex right there. There we go. And I don't want to spend too much time here, but he does have a bunch of tactics available, so let's see if we can slap some more conditions on him. This is music. Bed sheets. That's a strange combination. Hey, Brad, back away from the darkness. Back away. Let's do enemy. Rank. Elite or higher. Action. Usability. Affliction Hex. Yeah, it should be nice. And then we'll drag that up to... right there, I think, should actually be pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright, cool. I think we should be alright with that. Checked out the wiki. All right, fair enough. I'm not gonna pretend that I haven't been peeking at things on the wiki this whole time. So I don't blame you for doing that at all. Hey, Goomy, welcome in. Long time no see. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Walking Bomb and Virulent Walking Bomb. Those are nice, but I do worry about the friendly fire of those. Because I've got 2 melee type characters. I don't want them just walking into any truly nasty situations. Oh, that's a bunch of dudes. I've got the cure for a bunch of dudes. The fireball. Oh, is that Darkspawn fighting Darkspawn again? That is Darkspawn fighting Darkspawn. Well, I'm gonna take them all out, because I don't care. Indiscriminate violence! You know what they say, why discriminate with your violence when you can be indiscriminate? Alright, so I got plenty of room for loot in here, but very little need for loot at this phase of the game.
As you desire.
Still, any potions or anything I can pick up will be appreciated, so I'm gonna keep seeing what I can see here. Do nothing to work anymore. I feel that. I feel that. Still, you know, you got a job in this economy. That's not a bad thing. Hopefully it pays well. If it can be a nice fulfilling job, that'd be nice too, but, you know, not always an option. Still, hopefully. Hopefully. Hope we're doing all right overall, Goomy. Alright, so, lots more creepy-ass children right here. Goodness, how did you even get ahead of me? Alright, there we go. So overall, I think we do have a really powerful party right here. I'm really happy about how everything shook out as far as builds. So we're gonna have to see now if it's gonna last against whatever the final challenge in here is. Oh, Fadewalker boots. I think I might have actually had some of those before, but we'll take a look. Oops. Oh, they're coming ahead of us. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Hello? Oh wow, that's an armored ogre. Alright, that's not good. Where the hell is Justice got way up ahead? Awesome. Good. Fantastic. Oh no, he grabbed me. Oh crap. That's real bad. I just realized, I'm like, oh, I don't have all my sustains on, do I? Well, now we get punched by an ogre, so it's not a huge deal. Put on Cleansing Aura. Take this guy out. Screw him. No, don't stop. Oh, that is. Let's group heal real quick. Man, those knockdowns last forever sometimes. Alright, good. Ogre's down. That's a good thing. Got one of the hatchlings going for my squishies. Don't do that. And I think that's everybody. Cool, cool. Fight was chaotic, but it went well overall. I'm happy with that. Just pretend they're all dust-down shopkeepers.
Alright. Delighted.
Oh god. I swear, I'm not a murderer. Stuff happens sometimes. And I know by saying that I'm really not helping my cause any, but I got nothing else to give. Oh, damn it.
This place seems very large. Is there no end to it?
This is a big, scary location right here. That is true. Let's make sure we're grabbing everything we can see here. There was an emissary. Holy crap. Hopefully that was who Justice was going after with such force there, because certainly need to take care of them right off the bat. You me getting that cheddar? Oh, good then, good. The health benefits especially are nice. Whatever you're working, whatever you're making, as long as you got those health benefits, that's a good start. New Codex, Drake's Fall. I assume that's where we are right now. Oh, we got some more creatures. Armored Ogre. The deep swans scavenge their armor from the deep roads, from lost tigers and from battlefields where vast armies once clashed. Typically, only Hurlocks, Shrieks, and Genlocks wear any such protection, ogres being far too large for conventional armor. But occasionally, the Legion encounters ogres wearing crude patchworks of breastplates and shields threaded together with rope and wire. While better than nothing, there are many vulnerable gaps in the assemblage. Thank the ancestors of the Darkspawn and their ghouls make such lousy craftsmen. The Journal Cardinal, Legionnaire of the Dead. And here's the last one from the children. Upon gorging itself again, the Childer transforms further, developing spindly limbs tipped with spikes that skewer prey. Yeah, if the children become the most common Darkspawn in the world, that would definitely be a bit of a disaster for everyone, so I'm hoping we can shut that down. Legends speak of a place where dragons go to die. In the far south, in the lands of the barbarian tribes, it is said that a dragon at the end of her days lies down and allows the bitter cold to take her. It is not just a legend. I have seen drakes fall with my own eyes, the ancient bones of these grand beasts piled one atop one another. I felt the power that suffused this place, and knew the Imperium would claim it. We built a city on the bones. We delved deep into the earth, collecting what remains of the primordial dragons, who were so like our old gods. With these bones we created staves for our magisters, armor for our warriors, and crowns for our archons. We fashioned phylacteries to hold our blood, and sarcophagi to hold our bodies, and pray they would make us immortal. Oh good! Creepy to winter stuff, that's just what we needed here. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Hang on. We're not gonna check that out for right now. What do we got on our quest related? Oh, the thing about working with golem shells, which we're not gonna get around to now. Alright, enjoy your alert, Goomy. Thank you for stopping by, and good to see you're doing okay. Hope things continue to be okay for you. Or maybe even better than okay. Maybe great. If things can be great for you, I hope they are. This music is really creeping me out now. Alright, we got more baddies up ahead. Oh, that's a lot of them. There's a disciple up there too? It's only a white name though, so that's not too bad. Alright, good. We took that down, them down pretty fast, so let's see. I can't just fireball a lot of them before they move. Holy crap, that's a high dragon! Alright, that's a thing that happened. Hey Nathaniel. You know how I kept Dragon Spite around? Its time has come. Go ahead and slap that on right there, and everybody, we got a problem here, so let's now those guys are not so much of an issue now. I'm not too worried about them. Let's start with some debuffs. Go ahead and hit the High Dragon with a vulnerability hex. We'll start right there. It's actually a great question. How in all the years since the first Blight did the Magisters of the Imperium just incinerate the entirety of the deep roads with magic looking for artifacts of power? I think, the way I understand it, Elena, is I guess the canon explanation is... Well, no, the Tevinter Imperium probably... Didn't they start their slow descent into decrepitude right around the time of the first Blight, or am I mistaking my timeline right there? I may very well be. I'm gonna slap on some Elemental Chaos, see if I can add some DPS to this party. Ow, that hurt. Looks like I got it put on though. Let's go! Oh, get away. Alright, good. Shielder are down, just the High Dragon to deal with. And the High Dragon is going to be a bit of a problem. Group heal? Ow. Come on, get back in there. Actually, go heal up Justice first. He's taking a hell of a beat right now. Ow. Oh, that's stun. I am gonna need some more Delirium right here. Holy crap. Oh no, Justice is down, shit. Alright, I can fix that. Justice, get back up. There we go, alright. I'm gonna chug some lyrium. Justice, I need you. Chug a potent health poultice. Maybe? There we go. Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna group heal. Nice. Alright, we're in good shape. Oh, and he's almost toast too. Awesome. Let's finish this. Oh god! Finish it quickly! Finish it quickly! And Justice steals the badass kill right there. Woo! Alright, that'll work. And some nice rogue gear as well. Excellent. Gonna need to check out Nathaniel anyway. Have him switch his gear back. Put the Howbow back on. And see what he thinks of that stuff. Let me catch up on chat right here. Look at all those white names. That's not too bad. Surprise, High Dragon! Right, Trey Dog? Not the most ideal of situations right there. Debuffs? Did buffs A through C fail? All of my initial plans always fail, hey Brett. I always need to have at least a dozen because I go through them like tissue paper. You know that. Some of the Magisters did start the Blight, but the nation state survived that. It would seem to be based on how they were always seeking power and an edge over the rest of the magicians. That's true. I think the way I remembered it or read it, I don't really remember because there's a lot of lore here, but I thought it was after I thought it was the first Blight hit Tevinter really hard, and then after that, Tevinter kind of turtled up to survive and had a lot of trouble with you know, just keeping everything together after that. LTG with your 4-month in a row sub. 4 months! That is a long time right there. LTG, thank you so much for supporting the stream. That is really cool of you. Glad you're sticking around. Glad you're still enjoying what you're seeing here. And I hope to continue entertaining you for as long as I possibly can. Thank you, LTG. I appreciate that. And Dazza, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? So you're rocking the sub emote as well. How are you doing this? Look at all those sub emotes in chat. Holy crap, you guys. You are killing me over here. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your support. I honestly can't thank you guys enough. You probably notice every time somebody resubs, I get a little tongue-tied. It really does honestly mean the world to me. Alright, so here's the problem. So, the Feet of the Nimble, which he's got right now, gives him plus 50 stamina, and that's freaking huge. Or is this just buffs the hell out of his stats? You know what? I don't think I can get rid of the stamina. I don't think I can. We're gonna have to leave him with that, unfortunately. Did I get any other good gear here? Got that Storm Chaser helm. I don't think that's gonna be too good for anybody right now. Metal Kite Shield? Hell no. That's not very good. The Elementalist Grass? Ooh. Wow, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have him put that on. Hell yeah, Anders. He mostly only does base damage anyway, but still. Oh, and the Fade Walkers. Wow, Fade Walker is a straight up upgrade over his Magus War Boots. Nice. Alright, we are getting kitted out for what's coming ahead. I'm liking this. Look at all those OGs and emotes in chat. Smiling, giggling, flushing face. One good thing about not having a camera just yet is you guys can't see my smiling, giggling, blushing face. Which is horrendously embarrassing, let me tell you. Absolutely just mind-blowingly embarrassing. Baguette! Ha ha ha! Ooh. A pretty nice helmet right there. Let's take that and see if Nathaniel wants it. I like that I'm in the final area and I'm still finding some pretty cool gear. I do appreciate that. Now, this, I think... the extra defense sounds nice, and the cunning too, but honestly the stamina regeneration is nice as well. I don't know, the willpower doesn't really do anything for him, though. I think I'm going to leave him with a Black Blade helm for right now. Alright, so I assume we're going inside the door to Drake's Fall next, correct? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, and we got a loading screen too, so this is going to be spooky stuff. New quest, Crystals of the Imperium. Let's see what that is. You found a mysterious crystal in Tevinter ruins of Drake's Fall. It may have some use. Did I? I don't remember finding a crystal. Weird. Am I supposed to find a crystal? Did I miss the crystal? Is it already in my inventory? I don't know. I'll check in a second. Oh, there's a crystal. Maybe that was the crystal. Some generic splint mail. Pretty much the only thing worth out of there. So I'll grab that. And then let's check the old inventory. Probably under other, I imagine? Or no, it's under plot items, I guess. Oh no, we did have a crystal. Alright, so we got 2 crystals now. Good deal. Keep an eye out for some more. Mario Odyssey LTG. I was watching Fika play that the other day, and oh my god, it looks so good. One of the news sites I read was calling Mario Odyssey the culmination of all of the experimentation of the Mario series. I think that's probably a good way to put it. Like, everything they've tried and has worked seems to have been poured into this game. And that's super cool. Like me personally, I'm not a Nintendo guy. I don't have a Switch. I don't think I will have a Switch anytime soon, but if I did, Mario Odyssey would probably be on my list right there. I noticed the Herlock Alphas in here are actually white names right now. That's pretty damn nice. Take that as a testament to how much ass we've been kicking. Which is something that needs a testament to it. Maybe a few testaments. We fight our way down these stairs. Be gone! Oh, there's something bad back there. Can't even tell. It looks like some sort of ogre thing. Oh, and there's a heretic disciple. The hell is that? We're going after him. No casting. Ooh, he did some good damage on there, though. And a knockdown. Excellent. He's toast. And that is an armored ogre. This is what we're running into some trouble right here. And yeah, Bread, I've been loving all of your doodles. You have a really adorable art style, and I think it's cool that you enjoyed making those drawings too. Let's see. LTG, usually you don't like Mario games, but that one makes you want to try some others. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know that any of our other Mario games are quite going to live up to the standard that one sets right there, but... Ow. For some reason my character keeps not auto-attacking. See if I can keep this up here. But yeah, no, certainly it's a good game, and I hope there's a lot of gameplay left for you there, LTG. It sure seems like even after you get all of the moons, or even after you finish the game, you can still go back and get the rest of the moons. And some other stuff if you want. So yeah, I hope you got lots of Mario Odyssey ahead for you. Shane, maybe it's time to make the switch. Ah, jeez. Nah, I have not trusted Nintendo ever since the N64. And I'm sure as soon as I say that, there's some people in chat going, "Oh my god, you didn't like the N64?" Well, look, like I liked plenty of stuff about the N64, but here's the thing. When I originally bought the N64, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm a big fan of the Super Nintendo. It was my favorite system of all time, at the time. And I was thinking, you know what I love the most about the Super Nintendo? The RPGs, like Chrono Trigger and the Final Fantasies, and oh my god, they were so cool. And so I was thinking, I can't wait to see what cool RPGs we get on the N64. Oh man, N64 Final Fantasy is gonna be amazing, you guys. I can't wait. And as you may know at this point, there weren't any good RPGs on N64. Not one, not a single one. Fight me over it, you'll lose. And that kind of broke my heart. And that made me switch over to PS2 after that, and I've been a PlayStation guy ever since. You got Castlevania 64. That is a war crime right there, LTG. That is not a point in their favor. That is a war crime. Alright, I notice 4 sockets here. If I remember correctly, I've got 5 crystals. Well, quick save. Let's see if we can do something with these sockets. Quest updated. Alright, that did something immediately. Crystal you found fit in a strange socket in the Tevinter ruin. Other crystals may fit into the remaining sockets. Alright, let's fill up the sockets here. Hello. What are you? By fitting 4 crystals in the sockets in the ruins, you have reactivated a Tevinter relic. They may aid you against the Mother. Other towers still remain dormant. Can blast a single target with fire. Holy crap, so this is like the army picker in the core game. I get some magic powers that I can use to blast the Mother with now? Hell yes. That's kind of a cool thing. Unexpected, but cool. So I'll have to keep an eye out for more crystals and see if I can find more circles like that to slot them into. Nice. I always like the N64 just for all the time I spent with Harvest Moon 64. I don't think I actually played that one. I played the PS2 Harvest Moon a lot, and I played the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon a lot. And both of those I loved very dearly. Another crystal. And ooh, Disciple Alpha. No. Let's nuke all of them. Let's see if we can start in attacking these guys. Right on, can't tell. Go ahead and turn on Cleansing Aura 2 to help out Justice right here. Kill the rest of these grubs too before they kill the rest of our party members. And more dead disciples, I like the sound of that. Nice. And Disciple Alpha. I don't know what he's up to right there, but let's kill him. Actually seems like he might be glitched. Fine by me. It happens. Good deal. PS guys, high five, Deza. Hell yes. High fives all around. Don't be stingy with them. Spread them around. Make sure everybody gets some. Did we talk about that Superman game? Possibly the worst game ever made? Never played it personally. I'm probably thankful for that. That one looks terrible. I don't know, there isn't too much to be said about the Superman game because so much has been said about it already. There's even been some interviews with the designers at this point trying to identify what went wrong during development. And that's an interesting story all about itself. 64 had Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron was a cool game. That's what I want to stress here is I don't think, you know, it wasn't that the 64 didn't have any good games. 64 had some phenomenal games, as a matter of fact. You know, the original Smash Brothers, I loved that. GoldenEye, played the hell out of that. Lots of stuff for N64. It's just I went into it wanting RPGs, and the fact that there was just none broke my heart. Hey dude.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
I escaped, you mean?
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Misunderstanding? Is that what you call it?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
Unfortunate, you took our men and bled them dry.
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try.
Hey there, Machine. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing tonight, buddy? Cutscene raid! The horrors of playing story-based games on stream, Machine. Always get people dashing into those cutscenes. How are you doing tonight, Machine? Welcome in, Machine viewers. How did PUBG go? You get any luck? You must have been playing PUBG just for a little while. I hope you had at least one good game in there. Feel free to let me know. And Zero, if you can throw Machine right there a shout out, I would appreciate that. Folks, if you haven't seen Machine before, great streamer right there. I love chilling in his stream before I go streaming. He plays a lot of multiplayer first-person shooters. You got your PUBG, you got your Destiny 2, you got Rainbow Six Siege. A lot of cool stuff. Occasionally some BDO as well. A really interesting variety. He's a really chilled guy. Plays a lot of cool stuff. I've learned a lot about the stuff he plays too. I don't really play a lot of online multiplayer shooters, so I'm learning stuff all the time. Just a really great place to hang out. So feel free to click on that link right there and throw him a follow. Check him out sometime. You might like him. Semi-raged out. Well, you know, it is that time of night, Machine, so it might be a good idea to just cut your losses. Take a load off, relax a little bit. Could be good in the end. But for any of Machine's viewers that don't know me, my name's Shane. This is Shane's Games. I play the weird, obscure, unusual, and nostalgic, and tonight we're going nostalgic with Dragon Age Origins Awakening, which we should be finishing tonight too, so look forward to that. So this guy wants me to hear him out. You know, I don't see any harm in listening to him. Fine, let's hear what you gotta say, you weird, masked, whatever the hell you are.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
Hey Boone, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Good to see ya. Speedrun times for Odyssey are under 2 hours already. That's disgusting, Zero. My god. My god. Semi-raged, go all the way. LTG. Let's see, booze doesn't help either. PUBG is ridiculous sometimes. It is, Machine, it is. It can be... That's one of those games where you can plan very well and still just get unlucky with some guy looking in the right place at the wrong time and having just the right weapon for the situation. It's true. I think that's... we were talking about that before on your stream once, Machine, about how it's kind of like poker, in which anyone that's good at PUBG is going to be good over the long run and can still have some really terrible games just because of that luck there too. So that's understandable. And Elena, maybe you can hammer out a treaty where they kill dwarven merchants, dust town, and leave everyone else. I feel like that's a sacrifice Card would be willing to make. Card is apparently racist against merchants in dust town. You may be onto something there, Elena. Thought you were rushing LTG, not speedrun rushing, that's for sure. It's like no matter where you drove, you got shot at. You get the nights sometimes. Holy shit, Pikachu auto-hosting for 41 viewers. Pikachu, wherever you're at, thank you for that. Let's see, then my vehicle got shot up before I had a chance to do anything. Oh, that is frustrating, especially because, you know, you normally when you get a vehicle, it's such a nice way to get from place to place, but Oh man, when you get into the wrong situation, it just becomes that death box. That's pretty frustrating. Yeah, 41-person auto host. My god, thank you for that. All right, so this guy is a darkspawn, I guess, and he's trying to stop the blights, maybe, but he needs Grey Warden blood. Where do you even start with this? So you're trying to stop the blights? Is that what you're saying?
Hundreds of thousands of my kind are killed before each blight is ended. It is a plague on our race. We do not begin a blight because we crave power or destruction. We obey the call of the old gods without choice.
So how would you end this cycle then?
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
Hello? Oh, son of a bitch. What? I thought the game crashed for a second here. I don't know what's actually going on. I hope the game hasn't crashed. We're gonna choose a dialogue choice and then see what happens here. And we may have to reload. Let's try this. How do the Darkspawn change when they take the Grey Warden blood?
Once they are freed,
Cool.
the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak. They act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Kill this creature now, lest it makes things worse than they already are. Do what is right, and do not waver.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
Machine, you say, I just hate how vehicles can get blown up by shooting something like the roof. Like, what the fuck is that? That's a good point, Machine. Like, I mean, I understand the necessity for cars in video games to be easy to blow up. Because it's a very action movie trope right there. But just shooting the roof and then make it explode, that's maybe a little bit excessive. Like, I'm sure from a programming standpoint, that's obviously the easiest solution, but, you know, PUBG is a game that lives and dies on its details, and that seems like a detail that maybe somebody could look into. Like, make it just like a car only explodes maybe if you shoot the front half, you know, the hood and the area thereabouts. Like, that'd be okay. That would make sense to me. That hitbox. Oh yeah, I'm really glad whatever that darkness right there didn't stick around. Definitely got scared right there. They should at least make the engine area quick. Yeah, that would be a perfect compromise right there, Machine. That seems like one of those things, like, I'd hope that's something they're looking into, at least, Machine. It's such a small thing, but I'm sure it would add some difficulty to implement. For example, it would probably make the cars more complex, which could have a CPU burden, GPU burden right there. You never realize how some of those small things can affect, so... you know, we'll see. I'm really interested what is going to make the cut as they push towards version 1.0 Machine, so I am going to be keeping an eye on that, definitely. Alright, so where do we start with this? So what the hell is the Mother exactly?
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad. and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
How did you become freed then? I sense a chicken and the egg problem here.
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
You know, stealing blood from the Warden seems like a terrible idea.
I thought it little different from your order's use of darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
What if the other Darkspawn don't want to be free? What if that's why so many are following the Mother and, you know, just in general being assholes?
And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
Chat, I want to hear your opinion on this one. This is obviously a very big decision. We've got a Darkspawn right here. He's clearly a Darkspawn who's saying, hey, let's work together and end the Blights forever. Let's stop the killing between the Darkspawn and all the other races of Ferelden. That's a good thing. I support that. I'm down for that. On the other hand, he's saying, let's make the Darkspawn really intelligent, and let's do that by literally drinking the blood of your order. That's a bad thing. I'd rather not that become a trend. So what do you guys think? I mean, if we kill him, well, we just continue stopping the Darkspawn like the Great Wardens have always done, but if we help him out here, worst case scenario is we make the Darkspawn a bigger threat than we could have ever dreamed. And best case scenario is this becomes the last Blight ever. We find a way together to stop the Blights. Hey, Cat Crasher, sorry I didn't see you before. Hey, welcome into the stream. How are you doing tonight, buddy? And Illuminante, didn't see you either. Welcome in. That's 2 votes to help him out. Flips a coin, lands on the edge. Let's see, his argument is predicated on the idea that the old gods force the Blights. What's to stop them from deciding to attack after you make them smarter? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Elaine. That's what I was thinking, and that's a really bad worst case scenario right there. Like, that's the worst case scenario. If I let him survive, is so much worse than the worst case scenario if I kill him, from what I'm seeing here. You know, that's why I'm soliciting help from chat. If you guys see anything different, I'd be glad to see. Zero, if they don't have a choice because it's deprived of them, might as well continue killing them. Zero, you're not wrong. You're just monstrous. Here, to buy myself some time while you guys mull over this decision, because I still want to make sure that I'm hearing plenty of your opinions on this truly momentous decision. If for some reason you haven't ever checked out my mod here, Zero, I don't know why any of you haven't checked out Zero at this point, but it's not too late. It's never too late. Click on that link right now. Check out Zero's channel next time he goes live. He's fantastic. One of my favorite casters here. He has been playing Battle Chasers Night War, which is a very cool little RPG. And, yeah, I'm enjoying watching that. I always enjoy watching Zero, so click that link, give him a follow, why don't you? You'll enjoy it. Let's see, Elaine, I'm surprised there's no way to ask how he has plans to stop the violence besides just the fact that he personally has no desire to conquer the surface. It seems, Elena, to me like he's just sort of assuming that if he breaks the connection to the old gods, that he seems to think the Darkspawn just aren't going to want to fight anymore, which is a very, very deeply flawed assumption right there. Cat Crasher doing great, had a great day yesterday, a lot of fun at work, to help a friend pick out speakers and an amp, nice. LAN party with great cider and pizza. Now you're playing Forza. Hell yeah! Way to start the weekend right, Cat Crasher. Option 30 uninstall. Don't tempt me, hey bird. This is a tough one. God damn it. Alright. Alright, so let me work my way through this. So if we leave him alive, best case scenario, the Blights end. The Surfacers never see the Darkspawn again, and that is one great step forward in order from peace for Ferelden. That's cool, I like that. Worst case scenario, if we leave him alive, the Darkspawn become an intelligent, highly driven army that lusts for the blood of Grey Wardens. And that's freaking terrifying. I really don't want that. So we kill him. Worst case scenario, nothing changes. We got another at least 2 more Blights coming to us. Blights are terrible, but at least we know them, we understand them, we've dealt with them before. Best case, we stop that other, you know what? We gotta kill him. We gotta kill him. I was thinking about that too, Elena, farming what's-her-face, but that's not enough. He's got an entire race that he needs to purify, and that's... One person is not going to be enough. 100 people are not going to be enough. I'm not sure 1,000 people are going to be enough. This whole plan of his requires so much blood, so much sacrifice. No. No. You know what, Architect? I'm sorry. I respect what you're trying to do, but I think as I see it right now, it's either the Darkspawn or the Surfacers. I can't.
But we could have stopped this cycle of blights and old gods.
How very unfortunate. But I cannot blame you. You are as bound to your nature as we are to ours. I am sorry, Uther. It appears that I will not be able to keep my promise after all. You will have to forgive me, Commander, for fighting to preserve my destiny.
Honestly, I do, dude. I honestly do. This is not a fight I'm going to enjoy, but it's a fight we have to do nonetheless. Shane the Boy Scout has finally caught the Bloodlust. I make that emotional decision, hey Brenda. And you ascribe it to Bloodlust, you monster. Alright, this, I suspect, is going to be a very tough one, so let us hold nothing back, shall we? We'll start with a burst shot. That's always a nice thing. Come on, camera. Camera's not playing nice with me right here, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get a better camera angle here. Please? Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Kind of. I'll just have him run in and attack. And what else we got? Anders, why don't you hit him with a vulnerability hex? That should give us some dividends later on. Are you gonna fight Rollins, Al? No, that wasn't a, that was a, wrestling joke right there, Zero. There's a wrestler right now who's, no, that's understandable, Zero. There's a wrestler right now whose nickname is The Architect, so. But yeah, Al, once, we can't let his knee, yeah, we can't let his knee regenerate. No, we gotta take him down. So how do I want to start this fight? I don't want to do anything too crazy just yet. I want to see what he's got for us. So let me start with a Winter's Grasp. And as a matter of fact, Justice. Justice, just in case he is a spellcaster. That seems very likely. Why don't you Holy Smite him? And I'll see what we can do right there. Hey, I'm a dive. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Great to see you in here. No worries, Zero. You got the sword. You got to make use of it at some point. And go. Alright, he resisted just about everything we threw at him. That's a bad sign. That is a real bad sign, but I can see he is spellcasting. And there's Utha. Unfortunately, you got to deal with her as well, but I think the Architect is going to be the bigger threat here. So, what else do we got to throw at this guy? He resisted everything we hit him with so far. Why don't you see if we can hit him with a Crushing Prison? And we'll start there. Oh shit, Cataclysm. No, Cataclysm bad. I think I might be stunned as well. Alright, we gotta get... You guys have got to get out of the AoE of Cataclysm right here. Why don't you both run over there, see if you can make it out alive. And I'm gonna drink some lyrium, see if I can heal everybody up, and go! That did not give me all that much lyrium. What the hell's going on? Am I getting lyrium drained or something here? Glyph of Neutralization. Oh, shit. Alright. And, Anders is dead. Awesome. Good times. Let me get out of this glyph then. Alright, good. Getting out of the glyph did fix everything. Some chunks of lyrium real quick. And, let's see, Nathaniel, I'm going to need you to get out of this situation on your own. So why don't you... Let's see. Put those on his hotbar. I have a feeling we're going to be needing those real soon. Stream is hitting right in the nostalgias. That's what I love doing here, I'm a dive. Either showing people games they've never seen before, or if they have seen it before, hopefully bringing back some good memories. Alright, good. Anders, go ahead and chug a greater health poultice yourself. And I'm gonna group heal real quick, top everybody off. Nice. Alright, Justice, I don't suppose you've got Holy Smite back. No, I don't know that it's actually working at all either, but let's go for Uzo real quick. She seems to be the biggest problem for the moment. Or she seems to be almost toast, so if we can finish her off, that would be good. Almost. There we go, alright. So now we should be able to focus on the Architect himself. I'm gonna Life Ward Justice right there. Oh shit, Cataclysm. Nope. No, Cataclysm bad. Oh, get out. No, get out. Oh shit, Justice is down. Does this Life Ward not trigger if he's in there? I don't know, I thought it would still trigger. Anders, are you in the AoE? Anders is in the AoE. Anders, get the hell out of the AoE. And I'm gonna chug a health poultice real quick. Anders, why don't you do the same as well? Oh, jeez, this is a little bit dangerous right there. Nazaran, you hate and love this fight. This is definitely a tough fight so far. I'm not sure which I'm going to fall on, but welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? The pineal gland. That's possible. Got actual answers, Zero. Alright. Hey, Emperor, welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. God, what do I want to do? Everything's going bad here. Let me heal up Anders real quick. Didn't even need it there. Alright. Architect appears to have just shitloads of health going on. Oh, all of my, passives are off. Let's fix that. It is going to be a problem. Ooh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no, Nathaniel's using the correct bow. Alright, I want to double check. Let me keep putting on passives. And we'll see where we can go from there. Nathaniel. Gonna need to chug a potion. Arcane Warriors on. Cleansing Aura, let's just pop that on. Good deal. And shit, let's throw on haste, why not? There we go, alright. Let's get him. Ah shit, he got Cataclysm again. Alright, who's in the AoE? Anders, you definitely are. Get the heck out of there. Nathaniel appears to be as well. He's got a lot farther to go to get out, though. That's unfortunate. Let me head over there as well. And I will help them out by casting a group heal, see if I can keep them alive. And go! Nice. Still got a long time before my revive is back up. It's real bad. Nathaniel. Greater health poultice again. I think we're doing okay otherwise. And go! Oh, he's got complete spell immunity. That is a bit of a problem. Wow, Nathaniel's just taking so much damage, but I guess if he's tanking, that could be worse. Ooh. Sorry for... Oh, no worries, Bob. Hope you got some rest right there. How are you feeling today, Bob? Don't worry, it's all in VOD. You didn't miss anything. Drav, welcome in. Good to see you. It came at a good time. It came at a moment of high excitement. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing tonight? Alright, I'm gonna chug some lyrium just to make sure I don't run out. There we go. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting him with everything we got. Interrupt! Interrupt! I don't think we got the interrupt. No, we did not. Make sure everyone's out of the... No! Everyone is in the AoE. Change that. And go! Oh no, don't die. Please don't die. Group heal. Nice, I got to him. Oh my god. Can't believe that actually worked. Alright, we're doing this slowly. Keep going. He's got elemental chaos too. Holy shit, what was that? Emperor? Spoopy zombie cheers. Thank you so much, Emperor. That's really kind of you. Welcome into the stream there. Don't you have Shimmering Shield on? I don't think I have Shimmering Shield on. It's the Illuminati. I have a really weird build. You don't need to tell me. I understand. I have a very, very strange build. I didn't think it would ever fit, so I never actually put it on. That would have been a good pick right here, though. I do understand that. But, Emperor, thank you so much for the bits out of nowhere. That is really kind of you. Shane took 60% of the boss's HP and only now realized he has spell immunity. I'm a little slow on the uptake there, Zero. Keep going at this. Come on, get him. Get him. Almost got revived, too. That's pretty awesome. Nathaniel, you're getting hit pretty hard, so I'll have you take a health potion now. Come on. Come on. Alright, group heal. Nice. And lyrium. And come on. He's down. Holy crap, we did it! Wow, that was intense! Hashtag first try, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Shane forgot his poncho of spell immunity. I always forget that at home. Always gotta, like, make a checklist or something. Hey, Brad, I think that would probably help. Shane has an excellent build. It's an interesting build, Emperor, but interesting is not a good thing in this situation. Focus his build on bartering luck and pun-making perks, and let me tell you, Zero, let me tell you, my pun-making game is amazing right now. Robes of the Architect and Belt of the Architect. Those both look interesting. Let's see if anybody can use those. What's my belt right now? I've got the Battle Mage's Cinch. How does that compare to that? That is actually a straight up upgrade. And that means Anders, why don't you take the Battle Mage's Cinch? Should be a good deal for you. And what was the other thing? The Robes of the Architect. No, I like the Spellbinder better. That's fine. Let's see. Does anybody have any nasty injuries after that? No, we're all good. Cool, cool. Good job. Thank you, Zero. That was exciting. Shane and character building are two things that don't go well together. Nazarin, thank you so much for the compliment right there. And thank you, Al. You guys are all very kind. I appreciate that. Over-leveled speechcraft. I honestly do, Emperor. I always usually rush speech skills because I love seeing the alternate options that get unlocked when you go different speech routes. I honestly do. That's one of my favorite things about gaming right there. And Fred Bear the Bear 02, thank you for the follow. Awesome name right there. And that's an interesting belt right there. Did anybody use that one? Like Justice? What does he got? Gladiator's belt is nice. Oh, it's only a chance to dodge missile attacks. No, honestly, I think the Gladiator's belt's still better for him. Yeah, I guess nobody could use that, even though it's a pretty cool belt. That's kind of a shame. Glad you chose to listen to us and killed this guy before he gained physical immunity too. That would have made him invincible to anything he had. Besides the pun-making skills, that would have made for a much more dramatic conclusion. Where I had to kill him by just making terrible puns at him. Because let's be honest, let's face it. I probably could have did it. If anybody could kill the first truly intelligent Darkspawn with puns alone, I feel like I got a reasonable chance of pulling that off. Just saying.
Of course.
Alright, looks like I can socket some more gems here, so let's do that. Get some sweet, sweet Tevinter power against the Mother here. And what does that get us? Tower of Trauma. This long dormant Tevinter artifact is capable of stunning all creatures in an area. Alright, cool. I like the sound of that. That guy's third phase has pun immunity. Alright, then I'd be dead. Just straight up dead. Right there, but luckily we didn't get quite that far. Who wants to rush B when you can rush speechcraft? Exactly, just talk the enemies into submission. Uh-oh. We got more baddies coming. I'm gonna check this chest, of course, in the middle of combat. The vestments of Earthemiel. Ooh, those are some nice robes. Alright, now I'll go ahead and kill dudes. Childer Hatchling Alpha. Oh god. Let's go ahead and hand a Winter right away. See if we can freeze him. Some of these robes taken out. And he didn't even... Oh, he did freeze. Awesome. Good. Metamorphosis? What the hell? I have no idea what he was trying to pull off or if it worked, but that looked really scary. These guys are just gross as hell. Who rushes B anyway? I mean, I know people are always constantly demanding I rush B, but who actually does it? Let me ask you that. I mean, somebody must be doing it because sometimes you win matches, but it isn't me. No, sir. When you have high speech skill, NPC asks, "Do you want me to kill you?" You reply, "Come at me. You'll regret this. Calm down. We can solve this in a civil manner." Speech. "So, you want to order pizza?" But see, that's a bad example, Zero, because how many people actually need convincing to get pizza? Like, it's almost a foregone conclusion. Someone offers pizza and you're like, yeah, okay. I was planning on murdering you, but pizza actually sounds pretty good. Or is that just me? Oh god, I got knocked down. Get off! Get off, you gross freak! Oh, gotta get back to the party. Stop it! Stop it! That's screw appeal, even though it's mostly just me that needs it. Freaking Childer, man. And Winter. Oh, as I get knocked down. try that again. Into winter. There we go. Nice. Just leave this with the armored overalls. Take him out. Get him. Get him. Almost. Not time to stop the ram, though. Whew. Alright. Drive with your two-handed warrior. This bridge is really fun. I just used Massacre over and over and everything died. I think Justice actually does have Massacre at this point. And it is an honestly really cool ability. I love watching him use it because it does just sort of drop everything around him really quickly, and I kind of enjoy that. So yeah, there are some very cool abilities in this DLC. I like it a lot. There's another crystal. Thank you very much. Guess they could settle for murdering a pizza. That's a good compromise there, Emperor. I like that. Just murder the pizza, not each other. That should be on a campaign poster somewhere. I'd be down for that campaign. Alright, not a lot of stuff left to get for Justice right here, because he's pretty much got everything in his talent trees that might be interesting. So I guess we'll go ahead and get him Assault. Get some nice knockdown right there. Sure, why not? And we'll go ahead and quick save right there. Question is, what kind of pizza? Hawaiian pizza? No. Let's not start that war right there. Although I will say I am one of those people that believes Hawaiian pizza is blasphemy. A crime against all that is pizza. You just don't put pineapple on pizza. It's not done. It's weird. It's not part of the official canon of pizza toppings. Yellow name don't be shy there. Alright, one of them got behind us. Let me deal with that guy first. Oh, and it's a yellow name too. Yeah, I definitely want to deal with this guy. Let's see if I can freeze his ass. Get him. Oh, they're both here now. Oh, shoot, and Anders is down. Alright. And a winter. Alright, got one of them. Oh, you got both of them frozen. Excellent. Nice. Take out the other one. Get him. Took out my mage, you bastards. Gatecrasher, I have leftovers pizza with shredded ham, cheese, and kebab sauce. I've never had a pizza with kebab sauce on it. That's a new one on me. Yeah, I'm not even sure I know what kebab sauce is, but I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Let's see. Anders, you alright? Ah, good. My cleansing aura seems to be taking off any conditions when people get knocked down, so that is really nice. Only downside with Awakening is you couldn't have Shale as a tank. I know, Drav, it breaks my heart. That's a Swedish thing. Alright, I'd be interested to try that. Sauce on pizza is a new thing for me, but it's a thing I'm trying to look into now. Because it seems delicious. Ah, crap, I see you down there. I kinda see you, but I can't target you. Heretic Disciple, alright, oh, let's go ahead and, throw a fireball at him. Should deal with him in the short term. Alright, I hit him. I'll run in and see if I can finish him off. And a winter! Nice! Alright, cool, he's down, he's down. That is excellent. Wow, there's a lot right here. Not a fan of that. Let's Mind Blast as well. Good, plenty of stuns. Nice Soul Shatters. That was beautiful. Ow! Alright, there. Ow! They are really dangerous when they're all grouped up like this. I'm gonna drink a little bit of lyrium. Hopefully I'll be able to hand it Winter again once it's available. I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a long fight. We're taking it to him though. Come on, there we go. shield or take him. There we go. Ooh. Scary stuff. Alright, let me catch up on chat real quick. Might as well drizzle frosting on it. Don't tempt me, hey bread. Don't tempt me, I'll do it. As an Italian friend of mine once said, whoever puts fruit on pizza deserves punishment. Let's see, there are worse things people have put on pizza. That's a gauntlet thrown down there, Emperor. I would be curious what the worst things are. Banana pizza is, banana and cinnamon. Ooh. Like, is it still like a regular pizza? Like, is there tomato sauce on that, Zero? Because, like, banana and cinnamon and then also tomato sauce and cheese. I don't know if I could get my head around that. That's a bit much. Swedes are weird, but it's hella good. Yeah, it sounds like it could be tasty. I'm going to look into that, Cat Crasher. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Brad, in general, you love salty and savory, so sweet is not something I'm usually into. Fair enough. But you're okay with people being into it. I gotta stand my ground as a pizza purist. Hey, Brad, I'm sorry. I gotta fight this battle. Hey, Siamese Sneeze, welcome into chat. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you. Oh yeah, Grim Dawn, Drav. I saw you've been playing Grim Dawn lately. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And yeah, I mentioned it yesterday on stream, but I'll mention it again. There is currently a Halloween sale on Steam. There's a Halloween sale on GOG, and there is a Halloween sale on Green Man Gaming. So if you're in the mood for some spooky games, please do look into all those. And if you're going to buy any games, make sure to check all 3 of them if at all possible. Make sure to shop around, get the best deal. But there is a lot of good sales, especially on spooky games going around right now. So please take a look, see what you can find. You might find some very good deals out there. I know I did. I already picked up a couple things myself. Now, a couple of games, and on Steam they actually have a couple of movies as well, so I grabbed a couple of those. A couple of spooky movies for the season. I do enjoy myself some spooky movies. Alright, good. We got another 4 crystals, so let's go ahead and slot those in. Let's see, there's 1.
Delighted.
2. 3. And last one. Awesome. And what does that get us? Tower of Healing. This rediscovered Tevinter relic offers the power to heal allies. Awesome. I'll take whatever I can get here. Alright. Looks like we're heading into the nest next. That's kind of creepy right there. Grim Dawn Hypu, another Grim Dawn fan there, huh, Emperor? I haven't actually looked into that one. I think I'm going to have to look into it after the stream right there. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we kind of have something like that here in the States too, Zero. We just call it dessert pizza for the most part. It's not really pizza, honestly. At that point, I think you're getting so far away from pizza, it stretches the definition. But yeah, it can be pretty tasty, I'll admit that. Siamese, you say you're doing alright, nothing interesting. How close do you think you are to beating Awakening? Probably within the hour, Siamese. Within the next hour, I'm pretty sure I'll be beating it. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. Oh yeah, Zero, thank you so much for linking that. Is there any deal? I don't use that nearly enough, but that's a good way to make sure that you're getting the best deal on whatever game you're planning on buying. So make sure to check that first. And yes, Siamese, thank you as well. Guns of Icarus Online, which seems like a fun game, I haven't tried it out yet, is just free on Humble Bundle. And who doesn't like free games? Shade, you have no idea how creepy. I'd like to have an idea. I'll have to check that out, Drive. Thank you for mentioning it. And yes, if you're buying from GMG, feel free to use my affiliate link underneath the video. I'd appreciate that. Emperor, you bought it when it came out? Ooh, love Titan Quest, so it was an obvious buy. I actually got Titan Quest not too long ago, and I was testing it out. Seems like a fun game. I think I might enjoy that one. Nazarene, have you already played 2 in Inquisition? No, I have not. I plan to stream them at some point, but when I do, it will be completely blind, and I'm super excited about that, Nazarene. Hey, Bread, thank you for the birthday bits. Much appreciated. Not actually my birthday, but I will take birthday bits whenever. I think this is it. I think we made it.
If it isn't the hero of the hour, the slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
This is the mother, surely. A disgusting thing of evil and hate.
What is that?
Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion?
Wait, who's the father?
He called himself Architect, but that did not change what he was. He said he wanted to free us, but all he brought us was silence. Dreadful silence. But now the father is gone. The mother can take her children deep into the earth and care for them, safe and sound.
No, this is over. I'm gonna kill the crap out of you, I think.
Then the silence ends here. Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Oh god! Alright, I see giant tentacles popping up all over the place. That's not good. We catch up on chat before we start. Crazed, welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you in here. Cat Crasher makes you want your pizza. I know, I was craving pizza all night, but I'm like, this is my emergency pizza. I don't want to go for my emergency pizza tonight. She has a nice smile. Zero. Killing me. Alright, special abilities. In this battle, you may call on special abilities indicated by the new icons to the right side of the screen. To use an ability, left-click on the appropriate icon. For abilities that require a target, highlight a target and then left-click again. So, I don't know if these are single-use or not, but I assume the one underneath there means they are single-use. So I'm going to try to use them sparingly, although I don't see why we wouldn't just use Tower of Flame right off the bat. Oh, I just did the damage. I then showed nothing else. That's kind of weird. Alright, whatever. That's a good start right there. Sleepy, crazed? Understandable. It is getting pretty late. If you need to get some rest, go right ahead. I respect that. Let's see. Nathaniel, we'll start you with a burst shot again. Hopefully it'll hit some of the tentacles right there. And Justice. Justice, unfortunately, probably isn't going to be able to do any, Holy Smite or anything. So I'm going to have him jump in there and massacre. Maybe see if that gets any results. Anders. Why don't we see if we can go a little dangerous here, Anders. Why don't you see if you can... Oh, can we cheat this? Maybe a little bit? There we go. Cast that blizzard off to the side. And I am going to cast an Inferno right over there as well. Hopefully that'll hit her while still allowing us to melee. And go. Oh, that Tower of Flame's hitting everything. That's kind of dangerous. Alright, I think we got it, but now we gotta deal with these giant tentacles, except I am out of mana. Chug a Lyrium Potion. Oh, god damn it, another Glyph of Neutralization. That is real bad. Start hacking at these things the old-fashioned way then. Oh, this is not going spectacular. Well, no use holding anything back now, so let's go ahead and start using the potent potions right here. Catch up on chat real quick. I won't judge. Nazaran, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, would have used Elemental Chaos, Trev. If it wasn't for the fact that I just got neutralized. That's kind of put a rain in my parade, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Hopefully once the neutralization wears off. Ow! Oh no, no, no! Shit, Justice is down! Looks like I just got unneutralized though, so let's see if I can revive him real quick, because that is not gonna work. And Anders... Please chug a health poultice. And go! Alright, he's back alive. Let's group heal. And... go ahead and potent health bolt. Oh, I think he might be pseudo-paralyzed. Oh no, he's drinking it now. I'll drink a... drop the lesser off there. What else have I got to drink right now? Greater health poultice. I like the sound of that. Let me go ahead and drink a greater health poultice. And I'll chug some lyrium, though I'm getting a little low. And let me drop some of the lesser lyrium off here. I think I've got better than greater lyrium, don't I? Potent lyrium. We've got shitloads of that. Excellent. Again, no use holding anything back, so I may as well go for it. Am I going to go for Dragon Age 2 right away? No, Drav. I am going to be waiting a while for Dragon Age 2. I'm going to play some other long games after this, just so I don't get burned out, but we will be doing Dragon Age 2 in time. I can promise you that, Drav. 100%. Shane can't seem to wrap his head around this fight. Perfect. Perfect. Oh god, all of my sustains are gone. Let me go ahead and start slapping those on. Start with Elemental Chaos. Rock Armor. Spell Shield. You definitely need a potent health potion. Frost Weapon. Ow. Alright. Did I just get neutralized again? I really hope not. I might just be stunned. It's hard to tell. Alright, I was probably just... I think I was just stunned. Cleansing Aura? Good deal. Did I not get combat magic on? Doesn't look like it. Combat magic. Excellent. Justice. Another potent health poultice. I am going to... potent lyrium potion. Nice. And I think we're in good shape. We got Elemental Chaos on. We got... get Arcane Shield on. There we go. Alright. I think I'm in good shape right here. Kill some tentacles. Get him. Keep an eye on Justice and make sure he's staying okay. Justice, more health potion. Alright, good. That one's down. Ow. Oh, there's lots of baddies coming right now. Let's take some more lyrium, shall we? And then I'm going to Winter's Grasp in a second once the grubs all gather around. Ooh, one with nature. Alright, that's good. That's a good spell to be casting right now. The Mother is taking plenty of damage as well. That's what I like to see. Run back here. Nature's Grasp, or Hand of Winter. And then lyrium. Gotta keep topped off. And let's keep our eyes on the prize, unfortunately. I'd love to stay back and defend them, but I think that's going to be our best deal right now. Let's Tower of Trauma. We got a little bit too many enemies right now. Hopefully that'll help with that a little bit. And go! Alright, the Mother resisted, but I think the grubs probably got hit in there. Oh, goddammit, I got neutralized again. That's real bad. I'm gonna run back while I'm no longer a battle mage. Anders, do you mind, Anders could use some lyrium himself. Anders, go ahead and take some lyrium. And let me group heal. Then lyrium. Oh no! I was gonna say don't knock me down there, that would be real bad. And then sustains. Put him back on. I was gonna say, I really hope she didn't just neutralize me again. Alright, there we go. More lyrium. Alright, good deal. Oh man, alright. We're doing okay, I think. Get at her again. I think Anders just saved me with that heal right there. Thank you, Anders. I'm going to return the favor with a group heal. Nice. Oh, she's so low. We can do this. May as well use the last tower. Tower of healing. Thank you. Let go of her. Let go of him. Hero, thank you. Perfect timing right there, Hero. Thank you so much for the resub right there. 2 months, Hero. Badass, Hero, badass. Welcome in, Hero. How are you doing tonight? Good to see ya. Always thankful for that sub, Hero. I can't thank you enough for that. 2 months. That's so awesome. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night, Hero. Glad to see you in there. Zero, first try, GG. Thank you very much. Let me catch up on chat real quick, so all the stuff I missed in that fight. Let's see. Al, you played Dragon Age 2 once, and besides the characters you didn't like. Yeah, a lot of people I heard didn't like Dragon Age 2, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Can you do a pacifist run? You absolutely cannot, Zero. Unless you do it like that Fallout pacifist run where you just have the rest of your party do all the killing for you. Then you probably could. Yes, Shane, let it all go. Trav. Hope Shane doesn't get mothered to death. We got out of it. We got out of it. Shane uses Tower of Trauma. He's gonna need lots of therapy after this. Ancient to Winter trauma. That's the worst kind. I never get that out of your head, hey, Bread. Some intense fights. I know, I think that was the final boss right there too, Zero, so that was good stuff. And yeah, I was hitting that bottle hard. Whoo, man, they actually talk about lyrium addiction in this game, so I'm gonna have that like crazy. Oh man, thank you all for throwing all those OGs in chat too. I appreciate that, guys. Great to see all the subs in here. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Always have the best time, of course, here, of course. Undeserved win. Shane's killing mothers. He's the real monster here. As usual, Draft. It's a running theme. Let's see. Dragon Age 2 is just okay. I don't hate it personally. I don't think I'm going to hate it either, Hero. I think, from everything I've seen from Dragon Age 2, I think I'm gonna like it well enough. A solid 5 out of 10. That's good enough for me. Rest in peace, Dusttown Merchant. Take it too soon. Should make a tribute video for that, Elena. We should. Oh boy. Alright, let's watch the ending here. After the deaths of both the Architect and the Mother, nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into the Deep Roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the Architect's disciples likely escaped into the Deep Roads with the rest of their brethren, they have, so far, shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior. Yet the Deep Roads remain plagued by the Darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. Yeah, that was the last boss there, hey Bread, we beat it! We did it! Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Dirk, one of the pranksters behind the Blight Orphan scam, was fortunate enough to survive the Battle of Amaranthine. The unconditional generosity of the Blight Orphan's mysterious benefactor inspired him to establish a legitimate charity dedicated to children orphaned in the attack. His sweetheart, Melisse, eventually bore him 2 rascals. Vigil's Keep stood alone against the horde of Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. But the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. The Vigil soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen Darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held 1 night, then 2, then a week, then eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The Keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. Peace allowed the Wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army, with Wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldric Glavenok stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Hey Brad, thank you for the GG bits right there. Vigil's Keep survived! So excited about that, and that little thing about Voldric was really cute too. Oh man, another dead hero. You've never played Awakening. If you ever want to go back to Dragon Age Origins, I'd recommend it really highly. I had a lot of fun with it, and for a DLC hero, there is a lot of meat in there. Like, absolutely amazing. Hey Brad, that is so cool of you to throw those bits in there too. I really do appreciate that, and I'm a little overwhelmed with the ending of the game and the resubs and the bits right here, so forgive me if you seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. I'm having trouble focusing on any one thing. Let's see, Siamese, is there any reason they don't just flood the deep roads, at least part of it? I think part of it is the fact that the deep roads run underneath basically all of Ferelden, and anything that would, like, seawater in there could possibly damage it, and there's real dangers of, like, huge sinkholes collapsing. Not to mention that because of the sheer size of the deep roads, I mean, you're talking a massive, massive engineering project to do anything with it. Like, flooding is not as simple as it sounds, believe you me. I live in Chicago, and they've done some pretty massive water-based projects before. I've seen the stuff. Zero, Shane is my personal RPG slave, so I don't have to play these long, drawn-out games. Exactly, Zero. I play them, so you don't have to. Hero, hey Shane, if you ever get a different bot, name it. I deem it OG's bot. That's the perfect name, Hero. I'm gonna have to look into that. Emperor! Boo, such spoops. Oh my god, gravestones everywhere. Look at them wiggling like that. There's zombies underneath there. You can tell already. It's terrifying. Emperor, thank you for the bits right there. I really appreciate it. Great seeing you in here, Emperor, honestly. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you're enjoying the stream as well. Oh man, let's finish this off. Let's see what else happened here. I'm just excited Vigil Keep survived. Hey Brad, oh my gosh, 2 months out the sub right there. Unforgivable. Hashtag unsub. Oh wait, what does this button do? Brad, thank you for the resub right there. Let me stop for a minute and just get mushy for just a second. You know, I was talking to another streamer a while back, and they said it's amazing whenever anybody subs to you, but even greater than that is seeing that 2-month sub, because that means somebody subbed to you. They were subbed to you for 30 days, and then after 30 days of sub, they said, you know what? This was worth it. This is worth sticking around for. You know, this is somebody I want to continue to support, and the things I get from the streamer is worth the money I'm paying, and that really does mean a lot. So, hey Brad, thank you so much for the 2-month sub. I'm glad you're continuing to enjoy what I'm throwing down in here. And I hope to continue entertaining you as long as I possibly can. Thank you so much, Hey Bread. And thank you everybody for throwing those OGs in chats. You guys are amazing. Alright, what do we got next? Some nobles claimed the Grey Wardens were involved in Ban Ezmerel's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against the Darkspawn. Dark whispers hint that a conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. Possible, but I did kill the crap out of Ban Ezmerel, so screw her! Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheep herder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually formed an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. Holy crap. Dworkin Glavenok further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but left the Warden's employ after Canary mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the Dwarven Bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. Ooh, side quest. The Vigil soldiers wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Valana and the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacres of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. I had a feeling that wouldn't be a lasting peace, but still, what are you going to do? One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Kal Harol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Taig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Kal Harol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of Dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Kal Harol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Kal Harol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. Hell yes, new Taig! As promised, Voldric and Dworkin presented Orzammar's Shaper with a stone marker that told of how Kal Harol's Castles had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of the Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Kal Harol. The Shaper read the names of the Castles off the marker and presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone as befitted warriors of their stature. Hell yeah, proper burial. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in Blackmarsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted back into the region. Scholars say the veil was still thin, and thus the area was still dangerous, but the people only cared that they were no longer frightened of whispers in the shadows. Taking off, Emperor. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good evening, good rest of the weekend if I don't see you, and you take care of yourself. Thank you again for the bits as well. Really kind of you, dude. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely, and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. But when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Ever after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Hell yeah! When the walls of Vigil's Keep were breached, the surviving defenders watched in horror as a section of stone collapsed upon Valana. When the rubble was later cleared, however, there was no body. Valana was just gone. I like to think she survived. After spending a number of years with the Wardens, Nathaniel realized the life was not for him. He disappeared from the barracks one evening, reportedly off to seek fortune outside Ferelden. Justice served the Grey Wardens for many years, remaining in touch with Aura, the widow of Kristoff. She grew uncomfortable with the body's decay, however, and the day she told Justice she could see him no longer was the day he left the Order. Justice wished his comrades well, then Kristoff's body slumped to the ground, dead. Aura finally had a body to mourn. If the spirit itself remains alive, it has not shown itself. It was Sigrun who led the charge against the Darkspawn when Vigil's Keep was attacked. Once again, she had an army behind her, and once again, they fought Darkspawn with no hope of survival. This time, Sigrun did not flee. At Vigil's Keep, Oghren rallied a last-minute defense of the gate, taking on 2 ogres simultaneously to allow others time to regain the courtyard. He eventually passed out from blood loss, and when he awoke weeks later, nobody was more surprised than he to discover he had been credited as a hero. Hell yeah, Oghren! Oghren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. Felsi returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Oghren, usually bringing the toddler as well. Oghren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled and stopped altogether. If Oghren missed her or his child, he never showed it. Oh, it's sad. As for the savior of Ferelden, he did not remain as commander of the grave for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, the Blight well and truly over. It was time for him to move on. Some claimed the commander headed west into Orlais, chasing after the dark-haired sorceress who had fought alongside him during the Blight. Whether he found her or not, he certainly did not return to Vigil's Keep. And there we go. Got an achievement called Awakening, and we did it. Dragon Age Origins Awakening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me catch up on chat there. Hero, I'm actually surprised my subs stayed sub for my entire hiatus. That is so cool, Hero. That just shows the people that support you are just amazing people out there. And glad to hear you got people like that in your life and in your stream there, Hero. Very cool. That Ender's ending is confusing. Why the Ender's ending? I guess I don't understand. I don't know, I thought Ender's was pretty straightforward. What am I missing there? And the Justice one. I mean, both of them are kind of inconclusive, but what do you think was confusing about it? I'm curious. The Legion of the Dead has only one fate, death, sadly. I guess it doesn't specifically say Sigrun died, but yeah, that doesn't sound good, Drev, that's true. I'd like to hope she survived, but I don't know. I don't. I do know there is a bug in the game where the journal actually lists everyone you leave at Vigil's Keep as dead, regardless of what happens at Vigil's Keep. So I'm going to have to look into... I've seen there are mods that fix that, so I'm going to have to go in and make sure those are fixed. Let's see, without any spoilers, the Ender's and Justice ending will be completely different when you get in... Ah, retcon, Elena, that's what you mean, alright. Well, I know there are some other retcons in Dragon Age 2, so I guess I'll be eager to discuss that with you guys when we get there. And yeah, thank you, Zero, I appreciate everybody being roundabout about that, that's really kind of you. So yeah, when we get to Dragon Age, I think we'll probably be discussing all that, because you guys do know I love me some lore, so I'm going to be eager to see how Dragon Age 2 decides to retcon what they feel they need to retcon and why. And, you know, just I think it does sometimes happen. Retcons are sometimes needed when in a new-ish franchise, and Dragon Age 2 is the start of Dragon Age as a franchise definitively. So, yeah, I can see why they need to fix a couple things just to make sure that the world is stable enough to last, so we'll see. Y'all are beautiful. Aw, Hero, you were too good of a person for this world. You're amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for subbing. In Dragon Age 2, there's tacos. There, I spoiled it. Well, you'd hope Ferelden would invent tacos eventually. They are one of nature's most perfect foods, so good for them. Good for them. Dragon Age 2 play in 2018? Almost certainly, Zero. Almost certainly. I don't think I'll be getting around to Dragon Age 2 this year. Although, honestly, if you think about it, we don't have a lot of year left. We got, like, what, 2 months at this point? But 2018, most definitely. 2018 we'll be doing Dragon Age 2. I can promise everybody in chat that right now. Hold me to that, too. Dragon Age 2 2018, we'll be doing it. Start to finish, and, I think there's one big DLC for that. We'll do the big DLC once we do it as well, right afterwards. Don't tease tacos, homie, don't play that way. So good. So, what did everybody think? how did you enjoy seeing Dragon Age Origins for the first time? For anybody that's seen it the first time? Again, for anybody that's coming back to it after a long time? How'd you enjoy it? And how'd you enjoy Awakening as well? I hope you really liked that. We're not quite done yet. Once the credits finish rolling, we are going to be playing Witch Hunt, which I'm told is short enough we probably will be able to finish it tonight, which is cool. And that will be the end of our Dragon Age Origins journey together. You're at your first clip it. Do please hold me to that, honestly. I want to make sure I get around to it because I'm kind of tempted to jump into Dragon Age 2. But I know if I were to get into Dragon Age 2 right now, I'd get burned out on it. So I want to give myself a little bit of time, build up that eagerness to play it even more so that when I play Dragon Age 2, I'm so hungry I can't stop myself from just burning all the way through the game. Your build was interesting. It was, Al. I'll be the first to admit that build was suboptimal, which is a polite way of saying batshit crazy. But you know, it was an idea I decided I wanted to run with. I don't regret running with it. It was fun. It was weird. It was interesting. And, you know, it was, let my shitty build serve as a warning to all others that want to do a absolutely nothing but sustained build. And when you finally play it, you forget all the important story parts of Dragon Age Origins. I might draft, but we'll see. So far, I've been pretty good when I play sequels on stream. Like when I played Darksiders 2, I was pretty good at remembering what happened in Darksiders 1, I think, anyway. Shane is eloquent. Oh my god. Hey, Brett, I recognize that clip just from the title right there. That's that's one of my favorite clips. Honestly, hey, Brett, I laugh every time I see that. Thank you so much for clipping that one, hey, Brett. And when Shane plays Dragon Age 2, new Dragon Age game will be announced. It'll be the same that happened when I was playing Half-Life 2. Do you notice how often that happens, Zero? Let's go over the timeline of that right now. First of all, when I played Darksiders 1 on stream, I had somebody on stream saying there will never be a new Darksiders game. Then, when I'm playing Darksiders 2, they announced Darksiders 3. What do you know? Then, I'm playing Half-Life 2, and what do you know? The original writer of the Half-Life series puts out his script outline for Half-Life 3. What do you know? Coincidence? Maybe, but one last thing. I announced that I'm going to be playing Zone of the Enders on the stream, and they announced Zone of the Enders VR for PSVR. Coincidence? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I might actually have magic powers to resurrect franchises. I'll try to use it only for good. But I may have to get me a Deadly Premonition too. Sorry, it just needs to be done. Let's see, Drav, you want Darksiders 3 now? Soon. I think they were talking first quarter 2018, weren't they? Or was I wrong there? Siamese, I'm excited to see how your decisions affect your playthrough too. Me too, Siamese. That is one of my favorite things about BioWare games, is seeing all those tough decisions come back, whether for good or for bad, so I'll be very eager to see that. And I should also say, Zero, if they do announce another Dragon Age game, then I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I have finished 2 and Inquisition before that game comes out, because I'm going to want to play it pretty soon. So that may actually speed up my timeline a bit there. That should be exciting. Let it serve as a warning to others. You can get through the game no matter what mistakes you make, with perseverance and a good rest of the party there, Trey Dog. That's true. That's true. Let's see, Al, it was crazy seeing the Architect fight since you never fought him. Oh, well, I'm glad I was able to show that to you, Al. And hopefully that decision will pay off in the end, but we'll see that as well. You know, Half-Life 3 and happening on Hero, I still believe. I still believe. I think as long as Gabe's with the company, there's still a chance that one day he just says, I'm going to retire someday. I want this to be my legacy. I know it's a crazy thing and it's a very long shot, but I still believe. Can't talk me out of it. Shane, we need Chrono 3, play Chrono Cross. Hero, would you believe that within arm's reach of me right now on the desk next to my desk, there is a copy of Chrono Cross for PS1? And it's sitting there within arm's reach right now, specifically because I do plan to stream it at some point. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Someday I will be playing Chrono Cross on stream. I don't know when, but that is another one I've got earmarked for RPG time. Oh, taking off, Bob? Alright, well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And have yourself a good rest, and I'll see you later. Elena, hence KOTOR 2 gets pushed back even further then. It could happen then, but honestly, I think I actually have a good idea of when I'm going to be playing already, KOTOR 2 already, Elena. I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to hammer out a concrete time when I'm going to be playing it, and I don't think it's all that far off. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. Pro tip, remember the Architect when you play Inquisition. I don't think I could forget the Architect. That was just a really crazy character right there. Like he seems like such a linchpin of the franchise. I'm really eager to see what references will come to him eventually, because I'd be surprised if that plot thread just went away entirely. It seems too important for that. Yeah, I am a little worried about that, Zero, about how EA could possibly do a single-player game in 2017, but I don't wanna jinx it. I'm just gonna see what happens when we get to that part, and we'll go from there. Hero, you've got a mint copy of Cross. Hell yes! I certainly wouldn't call mine mint copy by any chance, but as far as I know, it runs. So that's good enough for me for right now. I'm a bit of a collector of games, but I don't really go for the mint condition so much as I just want working copies of a lot of these games. A few months ago, thanks to Bob here actually, I was able to get a copy of a game I have always been chasing after for a very long time, which is Lunar 2 Eternal Blue for PS1. And it didn't have the original case, didn't have the original manual, didn't have the original inserts, but it's a working copy of the game. And that means a lot to me, and I'm very glad to be able to get that. The Architect is an essential hint at the Darkspawn backstory. I had some theories about that, Drav, but don't go too far down there. I wanna play this out. But yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna have to talk this out as I learn more about the series, most definitely. I love talking lore. I love it so much. So I mean, I wish BioWare would split from EA, me too, but honestly, if you think about how long it's been between Inquisition and now, it's very possible that a deep-pocketed company like EA is the sole reason that BioWare has had this much time to work on development. You never know. You never know. There's always positives to these relationships as well. What's a mint copy? Does it taste like mint when you lick it? You should always check. If someone gives you something and says it's a mint copy, Zero, lick it immediately just to find out. It's good science right there. Shane is a lore whore. Guilty as charged, hey bread. Alright, so, like I said, I would definitely like to finish Witch Hunt tonight too, and that means we're going to have to get started on it, so... Ooh. Give me a second, I'm going to get a drink of my water real quick, and then let's get right the hell into Witch Hunt. Let's not even have any downtime between the two games. Actually, I am going to need to change my title a little bit, aren't I? So let me change that real quick, see if I can think of something good. And then we'll get right into the game, I think.